A 14-year-old boy in his Lake City home doing his schoolwork is shot and seriously wounded during a home invasion. Police tell News 4 Jax it may have been retaliation for a deadly shooting last year.
That gunfire rang out last night at a home on Northeast Webster Avenue. The boy is in critical but stable condition with a bullet wound in his neck. Channel 4's Jim Piggott joining us live from Lake City. Jim, where are police in this investigation?
Well, they're still asking a lot of questions. I want to show you, this is the house right here. This is where the boy was inside. He was doing his homework, studying, as you said, when he was shot in here and somebody just kicked in the door. Now, police really aren't saying much because they say the family is not saying much in this case. They're not really cooperating with them at this point. And they're also telling us this also may be related to a shooting death that happened earlier this summer. There's not much crime scene tape left, and there's very little evidence from the scene other than the one bullet police took from the wall of the living room. Police say the 14-year-old was sitting inside this house doing his homework while his 16-year-old brother was on the couch watching TV, and an older uncle was in another room. That's when the gunman kicked in the door and fired one shot that hit the 14-year-old. The gunman ran off. We tried talking to family members. By any chance were you around last night? Is there no way we can help you guys out? I'm sorry. Police say they're getting the same reception from the family, but they hope that will change soon.
We would like their cooperation because they are the ones that are the victims of the crime and also saw the suspect. So after they calm down, we'd like to know if there's anything they saw about his appearance, his head, his hair, earrings, any markings on his body, even though he was completely covered up with a ski mask.
And as their investigation continues into the shooting of the 14-year-old, it might take them to an incident that happened here at this park last April. That's when 3 people were shot at and 1 person was killed. When that occurred, there were many people in the park, including the 16-year-old who was in the house during last night's shooting. And while there have been arrests in the park murder, police say last night's shooting could be retaliation.
This is one of the possibilities we're looking into.
And
yes, sir.
Was there something that happened before?
There was a shooting up at Andy Maddox Park several months ago, and I believe this family was involved in that as far as some of the victims of that. So we believe it may be, or they may have been the suspect.
And that's why police are asking for help. Anybody that saw anything, heard anything last night, they want that information here in Lake City. For now, we're live in Lake City. Jim Piggott, Channel 4, the local station.